Hello to all my 142 subscribers. It's been a long time, I know. A little over 4 years, almost 5 at this point, since I last uploaded. A lot has happened in my life. And, I wanted to focus on people in my life and family. And some things have worked out, some haven't. And, that's just life. I had a lot of health issues. Pop up recently that kind of took me by shock. One of which I used to make videos on. Weirdly enough, it's one of my most supported videos in my catalog, my golfing videos. I will never be able to golf the same way again. So I won't be doing swing videos or playing a course a normal way ever again. I might make some golfing related videos, but I won't be golfing. And that's kind of taken a lot out of me. And to all of my subscribers that are still going to watch this, I appreciate you. This might be a longer video, but if you stick around, there's going to be announcements made. But I am coming back to YouTube. Not necessarily full-time, but as much as I can. Since golfing, which was my true passion and my dream, was to play on the PGA Tour or LIV Golf, I hold no partiality to both sides. When I found out the truth about the PGA Tour, honestly, I prefer LIV Golf and how because the PGA Tour was hiding money from the PGA Tour players. I get it's business, but a lot came out with that, and a lot unfolded back when I was working in the golf industry, and a lot of people wanted me to pick sides when I was an assistant pro and interim head pro at some courses, and they wanted me to pick a side on the PGA Tour because I was studying to be on the PGA Tour committee. And, I hold no partiality. I like both. They're trying to come together anyways. So, but, I'm under the belief that all corporations should pay everyone a living wage, including those that miss the cut. But, it is what it is. I think minimum wage should literally be minimum to live off of in whatever state, city, doesn't matter, wherever you're at. Minimum wage, you should be able to pay bills and live. That's how it used to be back in the 70s, 60s, 50s. You can actually afford a house based off of minimum wage. And I think that's the way the world should work. It shouldn't be what it is today. It's nothing but money-grubbing pussies around that lead corporations. I know this will probably get me kicked out of some job opportunities that I have coming up, but I don't really care. It's time people actually speak out against what the government's doing and all that stuff. But anyways, I digress. I will be getting back on the making music trend and doing just random YouTube videos for fun. It's not... Quitting YouTube for as long as I have was not something I ever dreamed of doing. But I had to grow up a little bit. I had to learn how to become a better person, and I still haven't quite done that. And honestly, I think life's a journey. You know, everybody's growing every day. Everybody learns something new every day. Life is constantly evolving and growing. It's not something that's steady or one place for another. But I will be making music. I know I've probably said that 3 times now, but this time they will not be freestyles. I will be actually writing music. Now, the YouTube beats I will still be using, so it's potential for copyright strikes and stuff, and my channel getting taken down, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But I will be making music again, but there'll be actual songs and stuff, so hopefully they'll sound better than just whatever the hell I'm thinking at the time, because half the time I can't rhyme. So it's like, what is the point of making music if you can't do what you love and you can't make poems, But to everyone that's still watching, I appreciate you. I know people are still watching my channel, still seeing some of my videos and stuff. If my family sees this, no, you didn't. If my family sees this, you guys are going to be cut out of my life soon. Most of you, anyways. I'm outgrowing you and everything you've ever done to me. So, yeah. Anyways. But no, I mean, to all my fans out there, if you're still here, I appreciate you throughout the years. I know my high school years were a little weird, and my college days were a little wacky, but this is just, making content is something I love doing. I went away from it for so long that, I want to be able to make content again. And what kind of content, I'm not really sure. I know some of it will be music and some of it won't be, but, I'm going to do what I can and upload when I can. And a lot of my music will have some of my life story in it. You guys will find out more about what I've been going through. And a little bit more of my backstory and what made me the person I am today and why I've said that about my family. But, it's one thing to make music because you have a passion for it. It's another thing to make music because it saved your life more than once. And music saved my life more than once. And I have a passion for it. So it's kind of the combination of both. And it's just one of those things where, I want to share my joy with people through it. And I want to share my joy of life. That I'm still here to this day through some of the things I've lived through. And, I just... this is one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make. Mainly because of the announcing of the golf thing. But I appreciate you guys for bearing with my golf videos, for the fans that like my music and stuff. I know not many of you did. But I will be doing vlogs again. They will be on my phone like this is, so it'll be crappy quality, but it is what it is. But, I just want to share my joy of everything with you guys. And I feel like that's the way it should be. I'll probably be changing my name again. on YouTube soon. But yeah, I just wanted to share that announcement / life update. But thank you guys for bearing with me for 4 years of not being around and stuff. So thank you guys. But new music will be out soon. I don't plan on ever getting a record deal or ever selling my soul or ever selling out. I just want to be a low-key artist that makes music on the side for fun. But who knows? Maybe my fan base will grow a little bit. But yeah, no. Thank you for sticking around for as long as you have, if you stayed this long. But peace, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully be uploading within the next week or two.